Yeah. Been riding that line like a good girl should, doing everything they said I would. Small town whispers, front porch rules, tried to fit in them hand-me-down shoes. But there's a fire I can't hold down. Every mile's been calling me out. Got a tank full of what if I don't, and a heart that's ready to go. Yeah, I've been biting my tongue too long, playing quiet, playing alone. I'm about to kick the gravel, let the dust fly wild behind me. No more walking that straight and narrow, no more who I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm burning every caution sign, leaving all that doubt and drive. If it breaks, if it unravels, at least I kicked the gravel. At least I kicked the gravel. Got my boots on the gas tonight, no rear view holding me tight. Every note that I held inside just turned into this wild ride. Ain't scared of where this road might go. I'm done with safe, I'm ready for don't know. I'm about to kick the gravel, let the dust fly wild behind me. No more walking that straight and narrow, no more who I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm burning every caution sign, leaving all that doubt and drive. If it breaks, if it unravels, at least I kicked the gravel. At least I kicked the gravel. Yeah. Maybe I'll crash, maybe I'll soar, maybe I'll find what I'm looking for. But I won't stay stuck in yesterday, watching my life just fade away. Yeah, I'm done being careful, done playing small. I'm gonna kick the gravel, let the whole damn world come find me. No more chains, no more shadows, no more waiting on the right time. Yeah, I'm chasing every wild dream, running hard, running free. If it breaks, if it unravels, at least I kicked the gravel. At least I kicked the gravel. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Mama used to say, keep your hands clean, don't let the world see what you've seen. But I've been walking through a different kind of fire, and I ain't coming out the same, believer. Got a little dirt on this white dress soul, a few wrong turns that I can't let go. Yeah, I tried to be that picture perfect girl, but that ain't how I survive this world. Yeah, I've been judged, I've been talked about, but I'm done trying to drown it out. I got an outlaw halo, a little heaven, little hell in me. I ain't trying to be an angel, just trying to set my spirit free. Yeah, I've been burned, I've been saved, I've been walking that fine line. If loving wrong makes me a little wild, then I'll wear it like it's mine. Yeah, I got an outlaw halo. They can talk like they know my name, like they've never danced with the flame. But I've lived in the gray between black and white, and you'd call pure, but I know exactly what I'm worth. I ain't lost, I ain't undone, I'm just finally becoming someone. No wings, no chains, just scars with a little bit of grace. I got an outlaw halo, and I ain't ever taken it off. Yeah, I made peace with my shadow, every line that I've crossed. Yeah, I've been burned, I've been saved, and I'd do it all again. 'Cause every sin, every mistake made me who I am. Yeah, I got an outlaw halo. Yeah. White lines running like a heartbeat fast, rear view full of everything I passed, radio humming like it knows my soul, every mile getting me closer to hope. No destination, just a tank of dreams in the sky wide open over me. There's a freedom in the unknown dark, like a match getting struck in my heart. Yeah, I left the past in a cloud of dust. Now it's just this road and a little bit of trust. This is my midnight highway revival, where I lose myself to feel alive. Every wrong turn, every breakdown, let me ride here tonight somehow. Yeah, I'm chasing down my own salvation with the wind and a wild vibration. In the silence where I finally hear who I am out here in this midnight highway revival. Yeah. Neon flickers on a passing sign, like a prayer I didn't know was mine. Every stranger's just a story untold, every second turning into gold. Yeah, I'm not running, I'm just letting go of everything I used to know. This is my midnight highway revival, where I lose myself to feel alive. Every wrong turn, every breakdown, There's a neon cross above the door, buzzing like a hymn through the smoking noise. Old jukebox singing heartbreak songs to the ones still trying to move on. Bartender pouring borrowed peace in the cracked up lives like therapy. Everybody here's got scars to hide, but tonight they wear them with pride. Yeah, we ain't perfect, we ain't safe, just lost souls trying to find our way. We're cheap whiskey saints, laughing through the pain, lighting cigarettes like prayers in the rain. Yeah, we fall hard, we live fast, trying not to drown in the past. Ain't no halos hanging over these names, just cheap whiskey saints. Just cheap whiskey saints. Better girl with tears in her mascara lines said her whole world changed last July. A cowboy in the corner raised his glass, said, ain't we all just ghosts of our past? Yeah, everybody's carrying something heavy, trying to make peace with what they're regretting. We're cheap whiskey saints, laughing through the pain, lighting cigarettes like prayers in the rain. Yeah, we fall hard, we live fast, trying not to drown in the past. Ain't no halos hanging over these names, just cheap whiskey saints. Maybe heaven looks a little like this, broken hearts and midnight bliss, a room full of strangers holding on, trying to find where they belong. Raise 'em up, let it burn slow, to the lost souls we all know. Yeah, we're cheap whiskey saints, still dancing through the flames, singing every wrong turn like it made us who we became. Yeah, we got scars, we got stories, we got late nights soaked in glory, and for one night we ain't ashamed. We're cheap whiskey saints. We're cheap whiskey saints. was born for leaving by tonight. Yeah, I used to be the one left behind. Now I'm the one saying goodbye. I'm a neon heartbreaker, a little too gone to stay. Love 'em fast, leave 'em fading like smoke at the end of the day. Yeah, I shine bright in the dark, then disappear before it gets too far. I know someday I might pay for it later, but tonight I'm a neon heartbreaker. Your hand found mine for just one song, like we both knew it wouldn't last long. There was fire in the way we moved, but no roots in these dancing shoes. Yeah, I ain't trying to be cruel, I just don't belong to anyone's rules. I'm a neon heartbreaker, a little too gone to stay. Love 'em fast, leave 'em fading like smoke at the end of the day. Yeah, I shine bright in the dark, then disappear before it gets too far. I know someday I might pay for it later, but tonight I'm a neon heartbreaker. Funny how heartbreak changes you, turns the hurt into something new. Now I wear my freedom like a flame, and I don't feel guilty for the change. No promises, no forever, just one night under this weather. I'm a neon heartbreaker, still healing in my own way. Try to outrun the shadows that still follow me some days. Yeah, I shine bright in the dark, but there's still scars behind this spark. Maybe I ain't found what I'm chasing later, but tonight I'm a neon heartbreaker. Yeah. Room 209, buzzing neon light, rain tapping hard on the roof tonight. Boots by the bed, keys on the sink, too tired to drive, too wired to sleep. Found a worn-out Bible in the drawer, pages folded down by someone before. Like strangers leave pieces of their pain for the next lost soul to explain. Yeah, I've been running hard for miles, but I still ain't outrun myself tonight. So I read that Motel Bible like maybe it I didn't feel so lost tonight. I read that Motel Bible with tears falling on the page. Every scar, every wrong turn didn't feel too far gone to save. Yeah, I've been wild, I've been restless, trying to outrun the empty spaces. But somewhere between those verses, I finally faced it in that Motel Bible. Tanks half full and the night's wide open. Engine humming like a heart still hoping. Cross hanging down from the rearview frame, swinging with every lane change. I've been reckless, I've been redeemed, caught somewhere in between. A little heaven in the way I pray, a little wildfire in the way I escape. Yeah, I ain't all good, I ain't all gone, just learning how to carry on. I'm running on gasoline and grace. One keeps me moving, one keeps me safe. Every wrong turn, every hard mile still somehow led me to this life. Yeah, I got dirt on these boots I lace, and faith I still can't explain, but I'm finding my way through the dark these days on gasoline and grace. On gasoline and grace. There's a freedom in these county lines and peace beneath these midnight skies. Like God still meets me where I am, even with blood on these hands. Yeah, I may be broken, may be beyond repair. Maybe mercy's just meeting me there. I'm running on gasoline and grace. One keeps me moving, one keeps me safe. Every wrong turn, every hard mile still somehow led me to this life. Yeah, I got dirt on these boots I lace, and faith I still can't explain, but I'm finding my way through the dark these days on gasoline and grace. Maybe I don't need all the answers now. Maybe faith is just not backing down. Even when the road gets hard to trace, you keep driving anyway. Headlights, heaven, somewhere in between. Oh, yeah, I'm running on gasoline and grace. Still got fire burning in my veins. Every scar, every mistake helped me become who I am today. Yeah, I got dreams that I still chase, and a soul that still believes that there's something bigger waiting out there for me on gasoline and grace. front porch, the same old views. Same there goes that wild girl again, like they never knew me back then. You used to let those whispers weigh me down, like I owed this place my whole damn life somehow. But these boots are made for leaving tracks, not standing still and looking back. Yeah, I come from here, that much is true, but that don't mean I belong to you. Small town don't own me, ain't no fence around these dreams. Yeah, I carry these roots with pride, but they don't decide my life. I can love where I'm from without becoming what they wanna be. Yeah, this heart's too wild to keep, and this small town don't own me. There's a water tower with my history, but there's a whole world calling me, and I ain't guilty for wanting more than these same four roads before. Yeah, I stopped asking for permission to live beyond their definition. Small town don't own me, ain't no fence around these dreams. Yeah, I carry these roots with pride, but they don't decide my life. I can love about turning around, but the girl I was would've chased that flame. Now I barely feel a thing. You wore goodbye like a loaded gun, left me bleeding just to feel someone. Yeah, I carried that hurt for years, till I drowned it out in these midnight gears. Funny how distance changes the truth. Now I see exactly what you are. You're the devil I don't miss, the smoke I finally cleared from my lungs, the kind of love that burns too hot till there's nothing left of someone. Yeah, you had your hold on me, but these days I finally breathe, and I ain't looking back at what almost killed me. You're the devil I don't miss. I used to wear your memory like chains. Now it's just another lesson in pain. Every scar you left behind just became part of my fight. Yeah, I stopped romanticizing hell just because it felt familiar. You're the devil I don't miss, the smoke I finally cleared from my lungs, the kind of love that burns too hot till there's nothing left of someone. Yeah, you had your hold on me, but these days I finally breathe, and I ain't looking back at what almost killed me. You're the devil I don't miss. Baby, losing you saved my life. Maybe heartbreak got me right, 'cause I found strength in walking away from the wreckage you made. No more poison, no more chains, just freedom in my veins. You're the devil I don't miss, just a ghost I finally outran. Every sleepless night you caused made me stronger than I am. Yeah, you almost broke my spirit, but now I'm standing fearless, and I thank God every day I finally quit. The devil I don't miss. Moonlight spilling through a cracked windshield, headlights cutting through a midnight field, radio preachers singing low and slow while we chase somewhere we didn't know. Your boots kicked up on the dashboard glow, laughing like we had nowhere to go. Windows down, hearts untamed, running wild through the pouring rain. Yeah, we were lost, but it felt alright, like heaven was riding shotgun that night. We were backseat hallelujahs, singing loud to the stars above us. Hey, never end up lost. But life don't move in straight white lines. Sometimes a detour saves your life. And every place I never meant to go taught me more than home ever showed. Yeah, I spent too long needing answers. Now I'm finally learning to breathe. So burn the map, throw it in the fire and let it fade black. Ain't no single road to who we are. Sometimes you gotta trust the dark. Yeah, I quit chasing perfect plans. Now I just follow where my soul lands. And I've never felt freer than that. So burn the map. Burn the map. Got a sky full of stars overhead and an open road that ain't done yet. Every wrong turn brought me here somehow, and I wouldn't change it now, yeah. Maybe freedom's finally letting go of needing to control where this goes. So burn the map, throw it in the fire and let it fade black. Ain't no single road to who we are. Sometimes you gotta trust the dark, yeah. Quit chasing perfect plans. Now I just follow where my soul lands. And I've never felt freer than that. So burn the map. Oh, burn the map. Maybe getting lost was the point all along. Maybe the journey is where we become strong. And every scar, every mile I've lived through just led me closer to the truth. No compass, no fear, just the road from here. So burn the map, let the ashes drift out of the past. I ain't scared of where tomorrow goes. I finally trust the unknown. Yeah, I got fire in these restless hands and a heart that don't need understanding. I spent my whole life trying to plan that path. Now I'm finally free enough to burn the map. Burn the map. When the sunrise don't judge. Pulled off on the side of the road just to watch the morning start to glow. Coffee steaming in the dashboard light after another long wild night. There's a peace hanging in the air, like the world ain't asking where I've been. No whispers riding on the wind, no ghosts crawling through my skin. Yeah, for the first time in a long, long while, I ain't trying to outrun my life. 'Cause the sunrise don't judge, it just shows up. Painting gold on everything we've become. Every scar, every mistake, every road we had to take looks a little softer in that morning light. Yeah, the night might leave you damaged, but the dawn reminds you you survived. And that's enough when the sunrise don't judge. When the sunrise don't judge. I used to think I had to hide every broken piece inside. Now I wear 'em like the proof that I made it through the truth. Yeah, maybe healing ain't forgetting pain. Maybe it's learning to live again. Yeah, the sun